Chapter 2. At last, Aliyah was safe. After days of fear and restless nights, the doctor finally declared her out of danger. The transfusion had worked. Her tiny body was weak, but healing. Just last night, she had asked for food, a good sign. "Papa, I want green mango," Aliyah whispered, her voice soft but clear. Elias pressed a hand to his chest, his relief so sharp it almost broke him. "Porridge first, sweetheart. But I promise. Green mango soon." "With salt," she added, a faint smile touching her lips. He chuckled, kissed her forehead. "With salt. That's a promise, my baby." The hematologist's words were both sobering and miraculous. Dengue with complications. Low platelet. Rh null blood type. But she pulled through. Saved in time by a transfusion from an anonymous donor who had yet to come forward. The Mondego family gave thanks quietly. Ace and Nikki, exhausted, offered a private Thanksgiving Mass at the chapel of St. Luke's. The family gathered in silence, gratitude heavy in the air. Elias stood apart, quiet in the corner, a storm of emotions pressing on his chest. Gratitude, yes, but also a restless need. He had to know who had saved his daughter. Until then, he could not rest. Mama Solana touched his arm gently. "Anak, we won't stop until we find the donor. We owe them Aliyah's life. And maybe there's a deeper connection we need to know." Elias nodded, his voice steady. "I know, Ma. We will find the donor." He broke protocol without hesitation, called the doctor directly. "We need to know who the donor was." The doctor's tone was firm. "That information is protected. This isn't about curiosity," Elias cut in, his voice like steel. "First, if Aliyah ever needs another transfusion, we must trace that blood. Second, I want to thank the donor personally. And third, Rh null is so rare, it's almost always inherited. That means the donor could be family, medically, genetically. This matters." Silence. Then the doctor cleared his throat. "You're aware that verifying genetic connection without consent..." Oi. Elias leaned in, his words sharp, commanding. "You know who we are. You were a Mondego Foundation scholar once, weren't you? We do what needs to be done when lives are at stake. I'm authorizing a DNA match. Discreetly. Not a request, a command." And so a new thread began to weave itself into their story. Not just about saving Aliyah, but about unearthing a blood tie no one had expected. Inside that vial of blood lay a secret, one that would change everything.
Ella was barely recovered, still shaky, when St. Luke's BGC called. She shot up from bed like someone hit a drum roll. Oh no, expired na ba dugo ko, missing in action? Or baka na-auction na sa Lazada? She packed her bag with heavy sighs, brushing her hair while scolding her reflection. "Ella, stop. Ikaw na ang bida sa teleserye. Chill, follow-up checkup lang, hindi kidney sale. Hindi ka kukunin ni Lord today, relax." She braced for another bag to be drained, already imagining panic buying iron supplements. But the doctor smiled. "Since you donated Rh null blood, and the recipient is high risk, we're checking on you too." At the lab, she asked nervously, "Why another test?" "Routine lang, just a vial," said the nurse. "Can I know who got my blood?" "Sorry, ma'am. Protocol." Before she could pout, a young doctor walked in. Cue background music. "Hi, are you Ella? Someone wants to meet you." Her heart did Zumba. "In his office?" "The recipient's been asking about you. Only her yaya is with her now." A child, a little girl. Confetti exploded in Ella's chest. She imagined 4 drips, unicorn backpacks, Disney soundtracks. Through plush halls she walked, each step crescendoing. "Grabe, parang papasok ako sa surprise debut, pero ako lang ang guest." Then the door opened. Soft brown hair, hazel eyes, green-brown, secretive, Familiar, like her own? The girl smiled. Ella susuro, Ola, arms stretched for a hug. Ella bent, hugged back, warmth flooding her chest. Tears threatened, not sad ones. Something missing had clicked. You're the one who saved me, the girl said. Ella squeezed tighter, then thought, wait, bakit parang Netflix heroine ang accent nito? May casting call ba ako? What's your name, sweetie? My name is Aliyah. Of course. Goosebumps. Universe loves drama. Her elegant yaya nudged, Aliyah, thank her properly. Aliyah curtsied. Thank you for giving me your beautiful blood. Ella nearly choked. Beautiful blood? Hello, Miss Universe answer. Pengkyu and a portion na ito ah. They sat. Aliyah chirped, do you like drawing? Yes, dresses, castles, monsters and gowns. Ella Rio. Same, mine just looked like broccoli with trauma. Giggles, draw with me? Soon they were scribbling. Hearts over eyes, Ella thinking, this child is aesthetic goals. Do you think we're related? Aliyah asked. Ella blinked. Huh? Same blood, same hair, you smell like marshmallows. That's family. Ella snorted, covering her face. Family tree, DIY edition. Maybe not just blood, maybe more. Aliyah tilted her head. Do you also cry at cartoons? Like which? When the princess finds her mom, or the dragon dies peacefully. Ella gasped. Stop, I cried over a dancing toaster last week. Aliyah's eyes widened. You saw that too? Ella clutched her chest, mock dramatic. Hay naku lord, may ka-vibes pala ako. Confirmed soulmates, not just blood-type twins. Comedy partners, emotional onion peelers since birth.
Elias had just stepped out of his car at the underground parking of St. Luke's BGC when his phone buzzed. 10 missed texts. Kanina habang nasa meeting pa siya with Las Aguilas, deadma siya. Pero ngayon, pagbukas ng phone, boom, puro text. Walang pictures, walang context. Pero bawat linya, parang may kasamang mini heart attack. Lalo na to, Boss Elias, sure ka ba talaga na hindi nyo to kamag-anak? Kamukha ni Bebe Aliyah, sir. Swear, see for yourself. He frowned. Classic yaya din-din. Hindi mo alam kung breaking news ba or teaser ng teleserye. Pero ngayon, may kakaiba. May kiliting hula na kumakalabit. Naalala niya tuloy mga banat nito dati. One time, kinulit siya na kamukha raw niya yung bidang lalaki sa Mexican telenovela na Ruby. Sir Elias, yung may dimples, yung tumanggi kay Ruby kasi mas type si Mira. Angas, pero may puso. Mama Solana nearly rolled off the sofa laughing. Kung ikaw ang ex ni Ruby, edi ako si Thalia. Tapos another time, habang kumakain ng sopas, biglang binitiwan ni Yaya Dindin. Sir, yung mama niyo kamukha ni Sharon Cuneta nung Bituing Walang Ningning Days. At sabay tingin sila kay Mama Solana na tahimik lang nang umunguya ng pandesal, parang biglang naging megastar sa kusina. Ganun ang trademark ni Yaya Dindin. Minsan chismis, minsan propesiya. But this time, Elias wasn't laughing. Something about that text stirred him. Paakyat sa private wing, sinaksak niya earbuds, pinakinggan ang voice message ni Doc Racelis. Doc Elias, good afternoon. Just an update. The donor samples have been forwarded for rush DNA testing. Results within 24 hours. Full discretion. The lab is secure. Elevator doors opened with a chime. Heartbeat niya, parang nag-audition sa drumline. Kamukha raw ni Aliyah. If true, what did it mean? The hallway was too quiet. Tiptoe level tahimik. Even his shoes seemed guilty making noise. Parang museo ng mga secret family drama. From one door, laughter. Aliyah's. No mistaking it. That bubbly giggle ending in a wheeze. His chest tightened. He peeked through the glass window. A young woman, back turned, writing or drawing. Hair, chestnut curled at the tips. Familiar. Too familiar. Aliyah, familiar. The nurse opened the door. He stepped inside. "Papa!" Aliyah squealed, pointing at him. Elias froze, eyes darting between Aliyah and the girl across the room, now turning to face him. Same softness, same posture, same aura. For a split second, parang nagmultiply si Aliyah. He felt the floor tilt. Confusion, not fear. Kasi paano? Why did this stranger carry Aliyah's face like an echo? Questions came, one after another, rapid fire. Related? Family? Coincidence? Destiny? Elias swallowed hard. Whatever this was, it wasn't random. It was a mystery written in their veins. And he was about to flip the page.
Hindi ito yung tipo ng pagkikita na iniisip ni Ella kapag pinapanood niya ang mga meet-cute sa K-drama. Walang background music pero ang kaba niya, para siyang contestant sa Who Wants to be Related to a Hot Stranger. Katapos lang niyang mag-drawing ng halimaw na may glittery eyes nang bumukas ang pinto at pumasok ang lalaki. Tall, brooding, yung tipong automatic hinihila ng immigration officer para sa photo op, hindi dahil suspicious, kundi dahil admiration. Lean, sharp jawline, aquiline nose, cheekbones na parang weaponized. Tousled golden brown hair na may built-in wind machine. Mata na parang alam na niya lahat ng bad decisions mo kahit hindi mo pa nagagawa. Ella blinked twice. Hindi ito hallucination. Aura? Parang may susugurin sa Middle East pero may meeting sa Makati after. Tumayo siya, trying to look normal. Pero paano ka magiging normal kung nasa suite ka with a child and this walking mystery novel? Nagkatitigan sila, tahimik, tension.
"You're Ella?"
She smirked. Unless gusto mo si Elsa, then yes, Gabriela Tan kung buo. Pero sa amin sa Binondo, Ella lang. Ngumiti siya. Hindi ngiting politiko, kundi ngiting may dimples. Deep dimples. Amused as if siya ang punchline ng joke na hindi niya alam na kailangan niya. Ella, he repeated, savoring it. And you are?
"Elias. Aliyah's dad."
Aliyah's dad? Parang confetti cannon sa utak ni Ella pero imbes na confetti, puro tanong. Tatay, may nanay, may asawa, pwede bang maging kabit? Asking for a friend. Aliyah piped up, "That's my papa. Nice but grumpy pag gutom, like Hulk in a suit." Relatable. Baka soulmate nga kami ng tatay mo, Iha, Ella thought. Ella brushed Aliyah's hair. "You're beautiful, sweetheart. Your papa must be proud. You look just like him. I bet your mom is gorgeous too." Beat. Silence. Elias looked away, interested sa wall.
"Thank you."
Dedma sa mom topic. Oh, mystery. Complicated vibes. Maybe hiwalay. Maybe annulment under negotiation. Pwede bang sumingit bago dumating si Gal Gadot? So, ikaw si Elias, sabi ni Aliyah. Mysterious ka. Allergic sa carbs daw.
"I prefer complex carbs."
Same. Once nag-breakdown ako sa harap ng lasagna. Tears and lasagna. Best combo. Aliyah giggled. "Me too! Pero soft diet daw ako." "What's soft about soup? It's boring." Sabay silang natawa. Titig ulit. Then, I guess we should. ROMCOM interrupt moment unlocked. Ella's pulse. Drumline. "So doctor ka rin daw, sabi ni Baby Aliyah? OB ka ba? For sure may waiting list ang clinic mo?" He chuckled. "Oh no," he laughed. "Dangerous. Hormonal danger. Emotional hazard." He lingered, watching her chaos like it was comforting, honest, unapologetic. He didn't expect her, and that made her magnetic.
I'm usually cooler than this, Ella blurted. Wait, no, that's a lie. I'm never cool. I'm the human version of room temp too big. Elias moved closer. Oxygen zone invaded. Calm but intense. You're doing fine. That look, half smile, unreadable, like he was thinking, this woman might be unhinged, but she's interesting. Then softly, you look like someone I'm supposed to remember. Ella's knees melted. Ex niya? Almost lover? Diyos ko, Ella, anong hinihintay mo? She squeaked, Okay, lasagna solves everything. Closer, loaded pause, eyes locked, engagement level silence. Then, Aliyah, cheerful assassin. Papa, are you gonna marry Ella now? Ella snorted. Elias froze.
Aliyah.
Aliyah shrugged. You're both acting weird, like Tito Yago when he gave Aunt Cassie his last Yakult. That's love, right? Ella clutched her chest. Tito Yago, I owe you cookies. This child is lethal. Elias coughed.
Okay, someone needs to nap.
Ella pointed at herself. Same. And yet, neither moved away,